Most people think that the sun is a big yellow ball of fire. And unfortunately, there's three things wrong in that sentence. Although the sun is by far and away the most massive thing in the solar system, containing 99.8% of the mass of the solar system, when compared to other stars, the sun is actually incredibly small. In fact, the sun is classed as a yellow dwarf star because of how small it is, although that in itself is actually a misnomer, which brings me to mistake number 2. The sun is not yellow. When seen from space, the sun is actually white. That's because it is hot enough to emit light across every single visible wavelength. It's actually hotter than most yellow dwarf stars because it does burn white, but it is small enough to be classed as a dwarf star. And it's not called a white dwarf because white dwarfs are a very specific type of star that happen at the end of a star's life cycle. The sun only looks yellow to us here on Earth because of the wavelengths of light that are scattered and absorbed by the atmosphere as the light passes through it. Finally, the sun is not fire. Fire is a very specific chemical reaction where something is oxidized, i.e. oxygen is added to it. To have fire, you need fuel, heat, and oxygen, and there is no oxygen in space, which means the sun cannot be on fire. The sun is actually a giant ball of glowing plasma. As a refresher, plasma is what happens when something gets so hot that the electrons dissociate with the atoms that they are attached to, and you get a big cloud of positively charged ions and negatively charged electrons. The thing that powers the sun is nuclear fusion, which is where lighter elements get fused into heavier elements. This produces a vast amount of energy and is what powers the sun. This has been day 3 of me addressing common physics misconceptions, so please make sure you're liking and following so that you don't miss anything else. Leave any questions or topics you want me to talk about in the comments below. And until next time, I've been Dr. Alex Foden, the Science Wrangler, and I shall see you one of these days.